my name is Nina Hertig, and I have 25 years plus experience in dealing 20th century furniture. This is Ebba, who's my business partner of many, many years and who has 25 years plus experience in creating home from an interior design perspective. So Ælfred is something that has been spoken about for a long time, but Brexit really accelerated it.
Yeah.
And it's about being able to create an accessible point for people to engage in vintage pieces. Our focus is always quality. It's like we really just want people to come out, feel things, touch things. So it's put together from a point of view that you should be able to stock your entire home from here. We have crockery, we have potato peelers, we have dining tables, chairs, and it's a viable alternative to going high street. And you're going to get so much more for your money when you buy vintage. I think the biggest mistake that people make is that they think it's expensive. And expensive is always about what relativity. What are you buying? And the reality is that with most vintage pieces, if you buy well, you're getting a piece for less than what it would cost to make it today. It's not a design, it's more of an attitude to design that I feel like I would love people to get more into. And it is about the making of it rather than just what it looks like on a kind of superficial level, but how it looks like when you take it apart or how it feels like. And it's something that's also very difficult to get into because you need to touch things, you need to see things, not just from an image, to actually understand that. So yeah, I would love for people to get into the making of things.
Storytelling is a part of the importance of our purpose. And each item tells a story. How it was developed and made tells a story. How you approach your home tells a story.
Because if you surround yourself with things that are made for a very limited time span, that's going to make you feel like you're made for a very limited time span. If you go live with things that have been made with care all the way through, that's what's going to make you feel like. But if you don't know that, like we've been doing this for a long time and we've spent thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of hours with objects to kind of get that knowledge. All of the pieces here has a life, and it's a life that's going to be here before you and I were here. And sometimes we find letters or images of the people, and it's really sweet because it connects you. All the pieces here are going to have a life after you, which is equally important. So maybe you're the one who creates the story that somebody's going to ask about. I think customers are moving away from this idea of I want a label, a name, a piece. It's not the statement piece. It's about something that you connect with. The same way that people buy art, like we don't like the same things. And I love that. It's about what you feel represented in somehow. And the better you get at seeing things, touching things, the better you will also get at choosing.
I love this lamp. I think it feels solid. And I love the gradient and the fact that a little mushroom hat gives it just enough attention to not steal the attention, but it also spreads the light really softly and really beautifully.
I really like this one. This to me is because it exemplifies and symbolizes everything that I love, which is it's not a spectacular piece. I have no idea who made it. It's not a precious material, but it feels incredibly good. And it makes you connect with it, and that has to do with the person behind it. The person who chose the shape, the person who chose how it was made, who chose the wood, etc. And somehow that translates into what I'm feeling today. So therefore, this one is my favorite thing out here.
The most simple design of all. But how pretty is that? In order to just get your coats, your umbrella, you need that in this country. And even nice hangers if you have them. Or your piece of jewelry or a set of keys. I mean, if I would say this was in my entrance, it would look good for the first 30 seconds somebody enters my house, which is important. If this was in my living room, I mean, I could hang a painting, I could hang something else on it. If this was in my kitchen, I'd have my apron and a cooking utensil or whatever on it. In the bedroom, it speaks for itself. I could even have this in the bathroom. So it's more the versatility of it in a very simple way with natural materials to express yourself.
Very into 20th century churches at the moment because they are spaces that are free in a certain way, and there are some incredible examples around, and they're all about how it makes you feel. It's all about using material in lots of different, there's like bricks, there's stone, there's wood, but it's about how you make you feel to connect you with something bigger than yourself. And you know, a home is something that makes you feel good. And something that isn't thoughtful right or isn't made right doesn't make you feel good. So yeah, my interior would definitely be some of those churches.
The film that springs to mind was A Single Man by Tom Ford, which just impeccable attention to detail, but also a lot of close-ups that allowed the materials used to take center stage and actually compete with the acting, which I thought was amazing because it becomes intertwined with the storyline.
Part of a collection of furniture that we got, and it's the first time and the last time I've ever seen it. It's probably it's 1970s Danish, and today you would probably style reference it something along the line of brutal. There's a heaviness to it. There's a solidity to it, and it's an honesty again, because what you see is what you get. There's an open construction, there's no fancy materials involved, and that I think people find incredibly attractive in a world where everything is glossed over in a way. You know, that's really why people are moving towards these pine heavy furniture, because they were looking for solidity, they were looking for comfort, they were looking for honesty, and not finding it.
And it's also, I think, because it's got its raw, rustic surface, it makes you not feel that you need to tiptoe around it.
Come and see us and see what you think.
Yeah, come see us.